Students often ask what they need to do well in their discussion, how many words they have to use, um, and what they can put there. So what has been devised here is a grading rubric of online class discussions. Now remember, your syllabus gives you directions on what your discussions are worth. On average in a class, you'll have anywhere from 10 to 15 discussion boards in my classrooms. One of those is always a freebie because life happens, and if you miss things or if you miss certain pieces of the discussion board throughout, then that will still allow you to get 100% on it. But in general, the rubric guides what you can put together. Now, you can see that it's broken down into frequency, initial assessment posting, follow-up postings, and the content, references, and clarity of mechanics. Now, I can give you examples of great discussion boards, people who have thought about it at length and cited their sources and looked things up. Those are the most excellent, but not all discussions can lead to that. So let's look at how you'll get the most points. In most of my classes, I ask you to comment on at least 3 other posts beyond your own. So it means participation is 1, your initial post, and then comments on at least 3 others. If you notice, that fits under good uh, 2 points here. However, as a course requirement, if that's what it is, then it receives the excellent. Otherwise, I want you to look at the excellent, and that's what your post should look like. And I believe I give you an approximate word amount that should be there, but your initial post should be well developed, answer fully the questions at hand. Now remember, in some cases you have multiple questions, so that's going to increase what you're going to put there. Your follow-up postings are as important as well, that you should analyze what someone has posted. You need to talk about what they've said, disagree, agree, and support their comments. You are to be building on the previous post. Good post is not an acceptable post. Or nice job, you're well thought out here is not a addition to it. So it would not receive the excellent. The content, the posts should be factual, they should be correct, they should reflect the content of the course, they should advance the discussion beyond what we've done in class, especially when you're thinking about the online video lectures. Where are you going beyond that? It should use references and cite them correctly, and that's an important part to it, and it should be clear, concise comments that are easily read without spelling and grammar errors within that. So that's what a discussion board should look like. Again, each course will give you guidelines perhaps on the length of the post, but your initial post should be quite lengthy as you think about the problem. Let me give you an example of uh, a discussion board here. When we look at communication, we go under discussion board. You know, in all of my courses, I give you the chance to introduce yourself. What you put there is up to you. Questions for the instructor. As far as course information, obviously you would not want to post anything personal there. Those belong in emails. But let's see here, as you look at the first module question, what makes an issue of a social problem? What do you consider the most important social problem today? And for each discussion board, you should answer your response and read those that have been placed before you and comment. You need to comment on at least 3 in this situation. So you have 2 questions. What makes an issue of a social problem? You need to go back and look at the book, your readings, your uh, module postings, and put in your own words what you think makes an issue a social problem. And then you want to consider what you consider most important today in that process. Is it race? Is it gender issues? Is it poverty? Is it environment or urbanization? All of those things. And then support the reason why. If you do that, you're able to do it, uh, state that, then the words don't make a difference, the length, as much as your content have you fully covered the topic. So I hope that gives you a guide of what to do for a discussion board. Use your rubric. It will be available to you on all of your discussions. You'll notice that it is located right here as well as on your content page um, as you're looking at discussion grading rubric. Have a great day.